accusations. You can't do anything right. You live like a pig. Or they'll lay this wonderful confidence on it. Oh, I get it. Nate's son's looking at him going. But it says, better to be seen and not heard and thought a fool than to open your mouth and really bawl doubts. Great. Think about that from an input from a parent to you as a child versus I'm the best, I'm the best, the best, I'm the best. So when you think about all those things, the critical parent is the judgmental part of your personality. We all have it. And in fact, the critical parent, if you ever heard the question, did you hear about the school bus, or hear about the kids that were hit by the school bus? Did you hear about that? Well, the critical parent would say, well, they shouldn't have been playing in the street. I mean, don't jump on it. You know, it's their fault. The bus is supposed to wait until they get clear. That's a critical parent. They're looking for fault. They were probably somewhere they weren't supposed to be. You should. How many of you ever heard those words coming out of your mouth? You should. If you say, I should, I need to, your critical parent's talking to you. Your critical parent's hammering at you. The nurturing parent, on the other hand, might respond, oh, yes, isn't that horrible? Did you hear about the kids who got hit by or hurt? Others hit by the school bus? Oh, yeah, oh, it's horrible. Were many of them hurt? And did it hurt? You know, it makes me ill to my stomach to think that kids would get hurt like that. That's your nurturing parent. Then you got the adult. The adult, let's look at this thing. The adult is very non-judgmental. They want to know who, what, how, where, when, why. The adult has that personality you want to kick in when you're negotiating. You're going to be curious. When you're doing counseling, you're not getting caught up in the emotions of the seller. You're not necessarily buying into everything you say. You're digging. You're curious. You're staying objective. You know, the adult might say with the bus situation, oh, wow, how many were hit? You know, do you hear about the kids that were hit by the school bus? Oh, how many were hit? No emotion to it. No emotion at all. Where did it happen? What time of day was it? If you're on the school board, any damage to the bus? So, I mean, the adult doesn't care. I mean, the adult's just kind of straight out in there, and it's a wonderful negotiating personality to have. But then you also go to the child, and your child is the keeper of fun. It's the explorer, the creator, the risk taker, the personality that takes on all those things. It's actually where your sexuality comes out through your child. I mean, think about it. Who would you rather make love to? A critical parent or a fun child? Think about it. I thought that would be the funniest line of the whole deal. I worked on that line really hard. Because I want to tell you, I'm not even going to go to a critical parent might say. Maybe that's why you didn't laugh, because you're all making love to a critical parent. But in any event, they want to know when they get asked that same question, you know, where if you're talking to a child, you say, do you hear about the kids that got hit by the bus? They may say, no. Were they doing playing? Or was the driver smoking a joint? What happened? I mean,